And just like President Reagan, we have every reason to be optimistic. America itself is a continent-wide reminder that freedom is the superior alternative to tyranny. If our policies aren't grounded in a love of America, in the knowledge that though we're flawed like every other country, that we are indeed an exceptional nation, our founding principles are unique, and our future promise is also special, then if we get that wrong, our nation will suffer. But if we get it right, our friends and allies will see America leading. And we will all emerge stronger, freer, and more confident, and we will face the China challenge. President Reagan knew this. Appeasement and blind engagement makes us weak. Beijing, Tehran, and other tyrannical regimes take advantage of weakness. We cannot afford to return to the days when America sacrificed its natural leadership to morally pliant multilateral institutions that in fact erode American sovereignty. These institutions are run by the same kind of little intellectual elite in a far distant capital that Reagan warned us about in his speech that he called A Time for Choosing. We can't sustain an empty dialogue with regimes that have no intention to forge peace or to respect the free and open order that we worked so diligently to build. President Reagan's life and his consistent moral clarity offer us incredibly valuable lessons. It was in 1952, near the start of the Cold War, that Ronald Reagan, an actor, went to Fulton, Missouri, Middle America, not far from my home in Kansas. He went to where Churchill gave his Iron Curtain speech just a few years earlier. There he said, quote, "America is an idea that has been deep in the souls of man ever since man started his long trail from the swamps. It is nothing but the inherent love of freedom in each one of us." That idea of the inherent love of freedom led millions in Eastern Europe to tear down the Berlin Wall 31 years ago yesterday. And the Iron Curtain in the months that followed fell too. And we see in this desire for peace all across the world today. We see it in the people of Hong Kong waving American flags. We see it in the people of Venezuela tired of Nicolas Maduro's destructive regime. We see it in Nicaragua. We see Iranians and Belarusians all longing for this very human condition. It's within each of us. You know, America had debates about how to confront the Soviet threat. And we've debated and will continue to debate how to approach the China challenge. I think that's good. I think that's healthy in a democracy. But our true north, on which we must always return, our true north, a more perfect union and greater human freedom in the world, must remain.